Welcome. Our study today is in Exodus chapter 14. In the last few weeks I was reading the story of the crossing of the Red Sea of the Hebrew people. They were just released out of Egypt to go into the Promised Land. And Pharaoh, with his heart hardened again, he wanted to pursue the Hebrew people another time to get them back into bondage. God promised them, the Hebrew people, the Israelites, a land flowing with milk and honey. And with the call of Moses, he was to be their leader and direct them in the ways of God to get them to that area. And as I was reading chapter 14 of Exodus, he talks about the crossing of the Red Sea, which reminds me so much about how Moses raised his hands up and the waters parted, and the next day the Israelite people, they crossed the sea on dry land. And after they crossed, the Pharaoh and his army were going into the sea after them. And the thought that came to my mind as we looked at this closer is that as the waters receded and covered the army of Pharaoh, it gave me a symbol of a baptism, of a washing away of something old, washing away of the bondage, and then into a new life that God has in store for us as a people. And you can look at the story in Exodus chapter 14, that that Moses just stretched out his hand, and God, with a strong east wind blowing, the waters came back. It's like for us, when we have trouble, God will come in with a freshness of air to renew us. Then, with the washing of water, the covering renews us again. Thank you.